Hi folks, Danielle Robinson here. Just touching base quickly for today's live stream, and I apologise that I didn't get to do a live stream yesterday. I did pop a couple of other little posts in just for some information, but unfortunately I didn't have time to sit down and make a video. So something that's on my heart today is negativity. Negativity is a really, really dangerous energy to have in our lives. Not only negativity that is reflected upon us from other people, but when we're actually having negative thoughts and generating those fears and those sad feelings from within us. Because negativity obviously is going to rob us of our joy and of our happiness. It's going to put a haze or a blur over, or a fog over the things that we should be focusing on, the things that are light, the things that are good, the things that are given to us to enjoy our lives and to live a full life. So how do you deal with negativity from another person? It may be somebody that you love dearly, maybe a colleague that you work with, just somebody who's just got that really depressing energy all the time. Well, the first thing you need to do is remember that you are not responsible for them. If it's a family member or someone you love, you may have a responsibility to them, but you're not responsible for them. So ultimately, their attitude, their well-being, and their energy is up to them. Should you do anything to address it? No. You can't change that person, but they can change themselves with a little bit of help from you. If you feel that it's somebody that would listen to you and be receptive, and somebody that may not even be aware that they're being negative, then by all means go ahead and do it. But you need to be very careful that when you address them, that negativity doesn't transfer onto you. I know that sounds very new age, but what I mean is if you step into that space that they're in, they can drag you down with them. Like somebody who's drowning in the ocean, if you get too close and you don't protect yourself, you'll both go. So go into their space, ask them if there's anything that you can help them with, anything that's bothering them, but just make sure that they don't then start to transfer their negativity onto you by saying negative things about you, by putting you down, by putting you in the same headspace that they are. What about negativity within yourself? There are those days where things just don't go right, where everything goes pear-shaped. No matter how hard you try to just be positive and happy and buoyant and full of joy, you just have that awful heaviness within yourself. It may be just a mood. It may be just the way you woke up in the morning. It could be an external factor. It could be that some things have gone wrong all day and you just can't pull yourself out of it. The first thing you need to do is you need to get into nature. Go outside, get in the fresh air, look at nature, and then just have a look around you and be present. Focus on your breathing and think about that breath. Now that breath is giving you life. Life is positive. So focus on the positive. Focus on your breathing, your life. Look outside into nature. Focus on the life in nature. Life is positive. And another thing, a little bit of wisdom from Eckhart Tolle, who is an amazing man. One little tip that's been working for me a lot lately when I'm trying to pull myself out of a malaise of negativity, go outside and don't name anything. Go outside and look at everything as if you're seeing it for the first time. Think of the joy and wonder in a child, because they don't know that things have names. To them, everything is new, everything's amazing and interesting and exciting. And that's why children are rarely negative, because they look at things with new eyes and with excitement every day. So when you're dealing with someone, just to recap, if you're dealing with someone who's negative, watch not to be drawn into their space. If they say things to you that are hurtful, bless and release. It's their mood, it's their action, it's not you. And if you're feeling that negativity into yourself, ground yourself and get back to life. Get back to your breathing, get back to nature. Shalom.